You want some more mouthfeel to it. If you're in a rush, you don't have flour, you don't have cornstarch, but maybe you have breadcrumbs. That is your last saving grace. It's not my favorite, but it works. You got a simmering pot of soup, you add some breadcrumbs, and then you just blend it in. Make sure you're getting every little bit introduced to the soup. So now you can see this is much thicker, much more viscous. Not perfect, but it works. Clean a burnt pan. Uh-oh, you burned a sauce. Here's how you fix it. Fill your pan halfway up with water, set that onto your stove over high heat. You can add a little splash of white vinegar. Let that come to a boil, swirl it around the pan to help get that hot water up the sides of the pan. Then in about 5 minutes, dump out the liquid, rinse with water, and it should be close to completely clean. This also works with getting caramel and burnt sugars out of pans. Instant minced garlic. You don't have a garlic mincer? No problem. Place your clove down using the flat side of a knife, smash it aggressively. Then give it a few rough chop passes with your knife, and within a few seconds, it's minced. Salt paste method. If you want a paste of allium such as garlic, you can take the last step that we just did, and before it reaches a mince, add a generous pinch of salt, and then just keep running your knife through it over and over, lightly folding and pressing every so often, and eventually you should be left with quite literally a paste. The salt acts as an abrasive, which helps extract water and pastify the allium. If you want to fit parchment paper into a small tray, this is how you do it. Find one edge of your parchment, match it to an edge on your tray, then fold the others to match. You could put it in like this, but it's not flat. Knife, perfectly fitted. The cheated demi-glace. Look, to make a demi-glace, you have to reduce the stock a lot. How can you fix that? Well, you can reduce it not as much, and instead quite literally add gelatin sheets to your boiling stock until the sauce reaches your desired consistency. The mouthfeel you get is attributed to the reduced gelatin that's naturally in your stock. So instead, we're just like literally adding it. Try it, it works. This might not seem like a trick, but you always skip it. Toast your spices, please. Double, sometimes triple the flavor, and it helps extract the oils, making any pan sauce velvety. So let's say you have a reduced sauce in a pan. Cut the heat, add a few tablespoons of cold unsalted butter, swirl it around until it's melted and emulsified. This is called mounting with butter. You can apply this technique to any reduced sauce, to soups, to stews, and you'll notice that it makes things noticeably thicker and beautifully glossy.